So, welcome to week 7, guys. You're almost done, you're almost finished. So, I hope that you have learned a lot, and I hope that you have found some technology instructional tools that you'll be able to integrate into your own lessons. This week, we're going to be talking about evaluating tools that we give to our students. A lot of times, we're just excited about the lesson and we go to the internet and we find something that we want our students to do, an activity or a form that we want them to complete or a website that we want them to navigate, and we haven't evaluated that website. So, Chapter 7 is about evaluating technology or instructional technology tools. So let's take a look at Chapter 7 and what Chapter 7 says about evaluating information. So Chapter 7, Evaluating Educational Technology and Integration Strategies. So it's about identifying resources of information and evaluating educational technology and digital media, and outlining the consideration and tools used to evaluate those softwares and those applications. Describe and explain the key criteria used to evaluate web sources. Describe the tools for evaluating the effectiveness of technology and compare and analyze the methods used to evaluate student projects. So we want to make sure that what we are giving to our students is aligned with ISTE standards and also aligned with the digital competencies, and at the same time that it's a safe website for students to navigate. So we're going to skip down and you guys will go through this information through Chapter 7, but we're going to skip down to evaluating website so that I can go over what is going to be expected of you for your assignment. So your assignment is about evaluating an actual website, and I'm going to be giving you a rubric to evaluate the website with, and at the same time you're also going to evaluate 2 other websites using a form. So you're going to have 3 things to do or 3 websites to evaluate. I will give you a list of 2 of the websites to evaluate and a list to choose from, and the other one you'll choose on your own. So let's take a look here. First, each website should have a criteria that we're looking at, and those 6 criteria are the authority of the website. Who is the person that built the website? What institution created the website? And the authorship of the website, the authors of the website, are they giving you information so that you can contact them if you have questions about the site, such as their email, their snail mail address, their phone number, their fax number, and are they providing credentials for you, their credentials, their background about the website. Number 2 is, what is the purpose of the website and why is the website being presented to the students or to the public? Is the website for information? Is it there to persuade? Is it there to provide their opinion? Is it an entertainment site? Sometimes you'll see in the small print that websites are just for entertainment, especially if it's a fake news website. Next, the coverage of the website. Does the site claim to be selective or comprehensive? Are the topics explored in depth? Can you compare and contrast information from that site to similar sites? Do the links go outside of the site? Sometimes you'll click on a link and it will go out to sell you something, or it'll go to a site that wants to advertise something. So what are the links going to, and what is the site actually covering? Does the site provide information that is not relevant to the topic that the site is supposed to be covering? And then the currency of the site. How current is the site? When was the site built? When was it authored? When was it first written? When was it placed on the web? When was it last updated or revised? So you want to make sure that the information on the site is current information. And finally, the objectivity, or number 5, the objectivity of the site. Is the information presented with a particular bias on the part of the author? Does the information try to sway the audience one way or the other? Is it about having the audience buy a particular product, or persuading the audience to go to a site to look at a different product? Does the site advertise conflict with the content? And is the site trying to explain, inform, persuade, or sell something? So after taking a look at the objectivity of the site, we take a look at the accuracy of the site. What is the reliability and the validity of the site? Are there references from other experts about that particular subject? Does the reading you have already done, is it aligned? Is it accurate with what's on the site? And is there a bibliography and a reference list listed there for the site? So those are the types of things that we're looking for when we evaluate a website, to make sure that the site is safe for your students. I'm going to have you guys do a who, what, when evaluation. So this is what yours is going to look like for this week. Actually, this is another one that I use for evaluating websites, and this one goes over what is the website's origin, the organization providing it, is it clearly indicated? Most sites will have an About Us section, and that section on the website will give a mission statements, the objectives for the site, and so forth. And then part B goes over, is the website well designed? Are there colors? What are the graphics? What are the layout for the website, and so forth? So this is what you guys are going to be doing. All right, so for the assignment, website evaluation form. Choose 3 websites to evaluate, 2 from the following list, and 1 that you choose on your own. This is the list that I provided: ABC, PBS Kids, Starfall, ABC Mouse, Fun Brain, How Stuff Works, NASA, Red Orbit, Brain Pop, Nick Jr., BBC History for Kids, Discovery Kids, Kids Know It, Khan Academy, NC Owl, or US History. And then you will answer the following questions. Reminded, I tell you guys, you're going to be doing the who, what, when, and where on the website evaluation. This is for the first 2 that you evaluate. And so the questions are who? Who wrote the pages, and are they an expert on that particular subject? Is a bibliography of the author or authors included? How can you find out more about the author? What does the author say about the purpose of the site, the objectives? What else might the author have in mind for the site? Is the author sending you to another site for advertisement? Are there other links that take you outside the site? What makes the site easy to use? Is the navigation clear? Is it easy? Are there links, colors, graphics that help you better use the site? So when you're answering these questions, you might want to go back to this form, because it helps you understand the who, what, when, and where. So that's why this one is here. Once you've gone through the who, what, when, and where, I've also given you a sample of a who, what, when, and where from another student. She completed the ABC. It says, who wrote the pages and are they an expert? The website's creator and founder are Alan and Lisa, who wrote the pages. Their experiences as teachers, along with feedback they've received from other teachers, parents, and administrators and paraprofessionals, have helped them provide the information and quality that they provide on the website, which is what is making them the experts. It says, is a biography included? Similar to a biography, the website includes background information regarding two authors. However, their story doesn't begin until their first year of teaching in 2004. Information prior to 2004 is not available. So she gives you information on the authors. Then it says what? What does the author say about the purpose of the site? The authors explain that the purpose of the ABC site is to offer fun and engaging learning activities through educational games and mobile applications that are designed specifically for elementary students. The authors started ABC because they were unable to find quality children activities on the internet. Games are intended to be played under the guidance of parents and teachers. She goes on to answer other questions. What else might the author have in mind for the site? And what are the sites? Is the site easy to use? She says the site is simple, organized, and easy to navigate. Links to games for each main level grade category, PK through 5th grade, are provided on the homepage. The color scheme is welcoming and appropriate for targeted users. I don't want to read all her answers because I don't want you guys to just, kind of copy what she said. I want you to understand what's going on the pages that you find. Where does the information come from? The information comes from the creators who continuously add new activities and refine older activities. The creators work to ensure users have the best website experience based on current common standards and visitor feedback. And so that kind of gives you an idea of what I'm looking for. Why should I use this information? Why is this page better than another page? And she says, prior to evaluation, I had heard of ABC, but this was my first opportunity to actually browse the site and truly understand what all the site has to offer. With a large selection of educational games for parents and families to choose from, abc.com is an excellent learning website for practice at home and at school, and that it works great in the classroom, and it works well with smart boards as well because of course, the touch part of it. And then this is the second part. So you're going to do two of the who, what, where, and when. You're going to do two of those that you choose from the list. And remember, the list is provided at the top of this page. So you'll do two of these. So you're going to be choosing three in all. Two come from this list, and the third one is the one that you choose on your own, and you'll be evaluating a website that you choose, and you'll be filling in this rubric. The rubric and the who, what, where, and when forms are both found inside of Google Classroom. Okay, if you have any questions about evaluating websites, you're welcome to email me, or you can also take a look back at your PowerPoint from Chapter 7 that goes over website resources, website evaluations, and so on. So there again, if you have questions on week 7, let me know. And I have created two separate links here. So this week this is the PowerPoint. This is the quiz that you'll be completed for week 7. And then this is the first part of the website evaluation where you choose the two and you evaluate those two. That's worth 14 points. And then the one where you complete the rubric is worth the other 6 points. And that link is here for uploading. Okay? you have any questions, let me know.